Pass on 2nd September. On moto there begin ici en Fakou, my 16. My 16 Polifamba. Fakou Blackta. Fakou Blackta. Fakou Blackta. No shaking only. They're not beginning that. No.
Of May 2022, we didn't have a Balangi here. With the civilian the way they talk, no one Amba for Balangi. So we don't come for here because of security. We will go to some particular people. We give Balangi people, even to the least person, whether an innocent person. We give them 1 week. Say no money to go bush, no store to open inside Balangi. All man will stay inside house. Buy a chair, remember inside house. No man to travel. If any man travel inside bush or any man open his store, we go Nakanai to no good for you. We don't come today with peacekeeping mission. All the youth there for Balangi, they join the attack we. So they jump with one person or one general. Naki Giwun. So the Gidi one is so the message for all the people of Balangi. No store, we know what that's open. 1 week, no store they open, no money go to farm. All money for inside, no money travel.
This is what Ambazona terrorism is all about. Now, people in this way, they carry guns, they claim, say they come for liberate Anglophonism. So when I don't hear that one for 2022, and the shit no wipe last week, but the talk, they've been a shit no wipe last week, call itself, say, General Transporter. The good news I could tell now say, now the Shumbudat on the on the top right-hand corner, Transporter, a bit like for wear that mask. We don't kill them, throw their body for public square for Bisek Junction for Kumba scenes. So now the people that way they carry guns, they say they fight Anglophones. Anglophones, they don't reject them, and now they force them at the point of the gun. So I don't even need to say anything. Now that they threaten at the same Anglophones that they hold that gun themselves. No, not Cameroon military that way they put them for ground, so they threaten them. Now the same Anglophone civilian population where they buy the guns, get up picking them. Poetic justice. Now contribute them. So we're gonna no cry for Anglophones them. Now we buy the guns, give them. Now we deserve exactly what way they give we now. My country people then. With the wake up this morning with the sad news, say 3 police officers them for Boya, they don't lose their lives because of an Ambazonia terrorist attack at their checkpoint. Now the information that we will get them and now their pictures and that on the screen. And we'll talk for them, say, we thank them for their service to their nation, for providing we with peace and security in the Anglophone zone. And our condolences go for the bereaved families then, for these security officers, the way they don't lost their lives. I will come talk briefly about giving us some opinions and also updates of what really happened, but what we need to understand. Now say, today, we don't compromise the so-called General Special Branch of Balinyonga, and the pictures and the videos there, we will share them for our Telegram and WhatsApp group. For any person we want to enter our Telegram and WhatsApp, I will put my telephone number on the screen, and the telephone number that +44 749 519 8739. When I message me, drop me a message for Telegram or for WhatsApp if you want me to add you for our Telegram channel or our WhatsApp groups them. Now the telephone number that is there on the screen. So when I message my countryman and we will share the body picture for the shit no wipe last week call itself say General Special Branch for Balinyonga. Make una understand, say this same General Special Branch of Balinyonga, now ye be responsible, ye and the so-called buffaloes of Bali, where they attacked the police convoy a few years ago, if I'm not mistaken, for 2021 or so, where they killed 5 police officers then. So we get these situations then where every now and again, a broken clock, even a broken clock, if you tell the right time, even twice in a day. So now the kind of situation that, and a couple of weeks, I think 2 weeks or last week, if I'm not mistaken, for Bamenda, when I see 2 incidents then where it result in, I think, 4 police officers then once more where they lose their lives. For T Junction, where they guard a bank, the Amba terrorists, they come for they attack, then they kill 2 police officers, and then for a police checkpoint again inside Bamenda again the following day. I think now 2 other police officers they lost their lives because of preventable circumstances. The way they were there at the checkpoint and explosives it take their lives. So now the things in that way I can't talk about. So like I talk, first thing first, we thank all the security forces, them the gendarmes, the police, the army, and every other person where they work in civilian or military uniform for provide security for our country people them for Cameroon. We thank una for una service and we understand that the job where una get them it be difficult circumstances them. But one thing with me I want for can add on top now say una need for do everything in una powers for protect una own lives as well, despite the difficult circumstances that we una day under in the Anglophone zone. Times a day way where security forces that score own goals. I know they talk say this particular incident will happen for Boya or the ones where they happen for Bamenda or the one where they happen for Bali Nyonga. I know they talk say na a particular situation of own goals, but situations the day where security forces they don't unfortunately lost their lives where now because of own goals, where now because of a certain degree of negligence, a certain degree of lack of leadership, a certain degree of carelessness. And I will give you examples. This one now for retrospect and for take lessons then for bad situations then and then for learn lessons then going forward so that we could prevent other situations that may not happen and hopefully we could preserve lives and save people their lives. Situations the day where security forces, them gendarmes and police, they don't go follow woman inside Cartier and then they end up for lost their lives. It is natural, say as an adult, you go need for follow woman. Fantastic. But the advice we me had to give one and I say, tell the girl, make it come out from the Cartier, it come into town and then una fit meet up for a place where it could be safe and secure. If possible, una fit do piggyback or a body where you take one accomplice where it will provide you security while you do your business. And then when you two get your own rendezvous, where it get your own guard to where it one go enjoy adult life, you fit go provide the security. You fit be now you watch night, you hide for one corner, make sure say they be safe until when it be done, whatever the situation, we're not gonna know how for better protect our lives. I talk from example and experience where I know at least 3 occasions the way gendarmes and police they don't go inside Cartier where they don't know where they and in occasions it be set up. The brigade commander where no pity be killing for Ngoketunja. I don't know if you remember the exact brigade where be the work for day. Now, because it be go after a woman, and the woman is set it up. The Amba terrorists them, they will be aware of the movements them, and time we enter for house, the lock door behind with the woman, the Amba terrorists they can't knock door, they move it for day, they go kill it. So now just some of those kinds of situations the way we need to avoid them. It be difficult, I understand. It not be possible. Say we go always be safe all the time, it not be possible. But like I talk, even a broken clock, the Amba terrorists, they fit tell the right time, they fit by mistake one time, they kill 1 police officer, 2 police officers for here and there, 3 police officers like the one we happened for Boya. It no means that the ambassador terrorism, it go anywhere. No, it has been defeated. This is literally the new normal in the Anglophone zone today. Every now and again, once every 6, 7, 8 months, 1 or 2 police officers, them, they will pay the ultimate price for our own safety and security. And now one of the things in this way, it be important for the police officers them and the gendarmes them for work in collaboration with the ex-combatants and the civilian population them for get good relationship with them so that any situation such as this, it won't happen. Hopefully, they go get information, they go be called, they go get tipped off, they go get alerted ahead of time, and they go take the necessary precautions. Then make una understand that before any one of this kind of terror attack it be successful, we could don't prevent at least 13. That is the global international statistics say. For every 1 successful terror attack, 13 have been prevented. So things that they were would do right in the background where it is save lives. things that also the way we do them when own goals and when mistakes them because of lack of judgment, because of complacency, because of maybe failures in leadership, because of personal carelessness, because of human nature, because of mistakes, the way we make harm, where we fall victim to certain situations, then way it will result to us losing our lives or getting injured. So we just need to be alert. We just need to be more professional. For example, police checkpoints and gendarme positions, the way they be erected for provide security and for check documents, them that's what should be done. Checking documents and making sure say people they need to break the laws, making sure say people they need to traffic in weapons and other illegal contraband, rather than for go shit down for they collect money or extortion or all of those things. Them they need to be stamped out because these things them they risk the police and the gendarmes their lives. The circumstances with the two gendarmes where they died at the checkpoint for Bamenda a few days ago, when me I understand and said they will put the explosives them now for the tires them way they usually can position the tires for road. So the police officers they come, they no first check their environments them for make sure say they be secure. Now the first thing that we need for check as you enter any building or as you get from a checkpoint, especially when a checkpoint when they go for day every single day they know so when I will come for day tomorrow, when I will come for day the next day, and for Wednesday, and then for Thursday when I go day for day. So as soon as when I resume duty, especially for situation where when I don't leave the checkpoint overnight, go when I for house, as when I approach the checkpoint, the first thing when I need for do now secure the baseline. Secure the baseline. Do a perimeter sweep for make sure say when I be safe and secure. Check for make sure say no explosives, no contraband, no unwanted circumstances or situations or items that don't be placed in one vicinity. Your life be paramount. You get the right to self-defense. You check before you begin any operation, but failure because of complacency or whatever, una no check una environment, una no check for make sure say whether they don't come plant explosives for day, una just come mind una business, that is complacency, that is carelessness, and because of that kind of situation, it make those ones that lost their lives. We also know of situations the way police and gendarme officers that they drink alcohol while on duty. That is wrong. There is no two ways to go about it. You don't drink alcohol and carry weapons at the same time. It's wrong. You put your life at risk and you put the population at risk because you know get the right judgment when were you there under the influence of alcohol. I know they accuse any one police officer, but I know for the fact that those kind of situations that they happen. I know I don't see I miss myself as I travel for Cameroon. I see gendarmes and police officers they there for corner road that they do checks and control, and then I see maybe one or two of them a day with alcohol, totally export and the rest with them. That is wrong. And the failure of leadership for stamp out those kind of occurrences, then you get to stamp them out. Leadership and the commissioner and the people the way they send the soldiers them on the road for go do patrol, you need to surprise them every now and again. Just enter Okada, walk out on foot, enter taxi, drive, go to that checkpoint and see whether they are doing what you send them there to do, and make sure they are disciplined if they are not. You don't do that because you hate your forces, because you try to stamp on them. No, you do that because you get a responsibility, duty of care for your uniformed officers, and for make sure as you send them out, they return back home safely. For make sure they're doing the right thing for protect the civilian population, and they're doing a great job for make sure that they get harmony and collaboration with the civilian population, so that if anything it won't happen, you will get the information, because the civilian on the ground, they get a lot of information for feed you and provide them with a contact telephone number, so that if any incident won't happen, you could be informed ahead of time. So now just some of those things, and we try our own part as social media activists then for put this information across to the gendarmes them. Hopefully this more information it will help una too for saving a life. So make I put on the screen some other information for una for help una understand which way to go on. When I look on the screen, I will put some information on the screen. So as I tell una, the carcass of the so-called General Special Branch, I go share them for our WhatsApp group, our Telegram channel. So when I look on the screen again for when I not get countermand the Telegram channel, and the WhatsApp telephone number 9 that +44 749 519 8739. Una message me for WhatsApp or Telegram, and I go add una, and una go get the body picture. So my informant inside Bali, it don't send me this information we do on the screen today. It talks that this is the carcass of the Amba general in Bali called Special Branch. The corpse is now in Naka, and it talks in a good job by the guys in Bali. It talks that he was compromised today by the B of Bali. 2 guns were recovered from him, which he took from the police people he killed in Bali. The explosion that took place in Bali, I'll see if I can take the pictures of the car. So it don't send me the information, but now information one official for now. Now remember the police officers the way they be killing for Bali a few years ago. The 2 guns then where they be taken from those police officers then they be there in the possession of this shit no white blast what they call it a general special branch, so they don't recover those weapons then back from ye today. So now bittersweet news this is what they bring up now as we compromise the Amba terrorist way they be killed police officer for Bali a few years ago. As this morning the break we also hear today so 3 police officers and for Boya they don't lost their lives. So now the news that they bring up una, and the next image where I want make una see now information way another idea on the screen, another one of our black listener for me. After I put out this information for MKPD group, it replied back to me. It talks say, I pray they step up the attacks on the military targets. Listen to what the black lady talk, and I go explain for una your reasoning. It sent me this message now for 9:22 a.m. this morning, and time now 11:10. So now just about 2 hours ago. This black lady tell me, say, Eddie, pray, say, make the Amba terrorists they step up attacks on military targets so that the authorities, they go know, say, these bandits are not only interested in kidnapping and extorting Anglophones. It's a, when the military bases or the military base was created in Bamising, a good number of the Amba terrorists escaped to Douala and the others and to other towns, thinking that an offensive was coming against them. But when they saw that nothing as such was going to happen, they returned. They say even the only bro for Bamising made an audio in the dialect saying that they would escape, but they will be coming from time to time to kidnap people in Bamising. Nearly 3 years after the base was established, no single attack has been carried out by those manning the base. The bandits even mustered courage to move from house to house, collecting their so-called taxes as close as 50 meters away from the base, and nothing happened. So now just an expression of frustration from one of our fellow black legs, we did tell when I say, just wait, I don't always tell when I say Cameroon military, Cameroon government know they fight Ambazona terrorism, despite the fact that they don't create a military base inside Bamising. And as they create the military base, the Amba terrorists, they run, they go Douala, Bafoussam, Yaoundé, and all over the place, they enter Bamenda. They hide because they believe say they so, as they create their military base for this so, they will come after them, there will be an offensive. But 3 years later, military never do nothing. They only bro still day, and the Amba terrorists still day, they work out, kidnapping, harassing Anglophone population. Why were military based there for they are doing nothing? And I want to tell when I say Cameroon military no dey fight Ambazona terrorism. I don't know me how else for tell una. Now we fight them, and now we get the responsibility for fight them, and we are doing a fantastic job. I encourage when I say make we continue. Make we not only rely on the Cameroon military, on the distributors, because we get our own part to play. If we play our part and then they no play their own, that is understandable. But it no go mean say we go stop for the play our part because they need to play their own. Wrong. We mash fire and we continue for the play our part regardless. We mash fire and we must always continue for play our part. So if you see the situation, so my informant from Bali, it continue for inform me say this. So the terrorists where they kill him, where he call himself say General a special branch, his real name na Lovett, L-O-V-E-T. So it is still continue for furnish me with information. Now wait this way, I still get them now. So I don't get some person, Larry, you don't message me for talk say, please, I need the carcass of the special branch, sir. So I will send it in the WhatsApp groups then as soon as I get them. Okay, so so the news where I also get them from Momo now say from Momo from Batgo subdivision for corner Widikum. They talk say this, so the small brother of General CP, he be killed in the attack with the attack their camp a few days ago. They said they bury right now. So now two people they die from that attack as they run. So they run with Kumkum inside them. Two of them die. One they don't go bury them inside Widikum, and the other one they bury them inside Tiben when a CP. He real name now Terrence General CP. So now the news about to get them now. I literally day on my phone right now, and I read them as we go along. So fantastic news that way at the read them from now. Okay, understood. Okay, so now that one I just update where I give I go come back for giving us some more details. Then when I bear with me, my contribute them. So as I be talk, when I see how this black leg it be frustrated because the Cameroon military notified the ambassador terrorism. So now what I talk say, it pray, say make the Amba terrorists step up their attacks against the military for invite the military into the fight. So now one of the reasons this way, I not go lie for una. Okay, for our black leg WhatsApp group where not only we few they inside. When they post this kind of message, they talk say, oh countryman, oh they don't kill 3 police officers for Boya. Or last week or the other week where they be talk say, oh countryman, they don't kill 2 police officers for T Junction where the brigade bank for Bamenda. And I tell them say it is sad, but it is expected, and it is the invitation where we need them. Now Amba terrorists the need for invite the Cameroon military into the fight, just like how the Amba terrorists they invite me into this fight. So sometimes them the tragedy it will bring about good results. This is what we need them so that it will give the Cameroon military, the gendarmes, the police, and the military the impetus, the push where they need them, the invitation where they need them for launch and operation. Just like how when I see the Amba terrorists, they attack the. I'll put this one on the screen when I see them. When I see the bomb taxi the inside Bamenda, it is good. And the fact say it will push the taxi drivers them for fight back. And as the taxi drivers they run the fight back, at least 22 of AGF terrorists don't be compromised inside Bamenda in the past 2 months alone. Those 22 AGF terrorists therefore surely still they alive if they never go born taxi them. For every 1 taxi where they don't destroy for Bamenda, at least 1 terrorist don't go down. I would take that any day, anytime. So if that is what is needed, if the Amba terrorists need for born taxi them for Bamenda in order for the taxi drivers for fight back, if the Amba terrorists they need for attack the gendarmes, attack the police, and attack the military in order for the military for help for this fight, if that's what is needed, then so be it. I am all up for it. I know we sugarcoat anything for Unama contributing because I don't talk to the highest level at the presidency, Minister for Defense himself, talk to all people then for try for galvanize a fight against Amazona terrorism with all the powers we get them, with every ounce of every iota of energy where I get them for make the fight back against Amazona terrorism. But it know they happen. And if now wait this way, it could be necessary, then so be it. We will take it. So I get this other message with on the screen when I see I'm now Emmanuel Zenu. He messaged me this morning after I break the news. I share them for WhatsApp groups and say this. So 3 police officers don't lost their life for Boya. This morning, Emmanuel Zenu talk say, I went to Mutengene and I was perplexed by the way the police are just feeling relaxed. They are just behaving as if nothing is happening. I was looking at everyone's face and just suspecting them, but the police officers are at home. So now just this level of complacency and where they don't feel like, say, because say Ambassador terrorism is on the decline, it don't mean say you get to let your guards down. As I tell you now, when I look at the pictures of the victims where they lost their lives yesterday, the picture there on the screen, even a broken clock will tell the right time twice a day. We thank una for una service, but una get to get una guards up and be at alert at all times. So the next message we did on the screen, now if you see where I put them on the screen. Now another message where some person tell me is sent for me in response to the message where I put them out this morning. Is a maybe we start asking hard questions about the safety and the security measures that are taken by the authorities to shield the defense and security elements who put their lives on the line for our safety. How fortified is that so-called advanced security post at Butingi, which is way from central town? Basically, I think it's far away from central town. So it is not up to me for protect or fortify the police station or a police post for that town, security post. Literally, they call them say security post because that security post is supposed to provide security to the civilian population. So if they themselves are not securing themselves, then how equipped are they to secure the civilian population? So now them get the responsibility for provide security to the whole country, the whole territory where they live today. And if they not be equipped for provide security for themselves, then that is a problem. Now them supposed to answer this question. Now the police, now the gendarmes, they're supposed to answer this question about how secure is your security post. And that goes again with what we were talking about at the beginning of this broadcast. Say some police officers, they will sometimes they in their position, in their the day for their military post on duty, drunk. Someone the day for they drink their 3-3 explore. Someone the day for they way they know the first wear uniform, they know button and fine, they don't talk them in, someone wear a cap, they put turn them the other way, someone and they just look unkept and they look unprofessional. That is a problem. That is also a display of a lack of leadership. And now this kind of things in way, they're supposed to be taken care of by the leadership, by their bosses, the way they wear uniform inside office. You need to go in the field every now and again and check at the security level where your police officers they're in, and then advise them, caution them, and lead by example. If they're extorting people, collecting 500 or whatever, you should be able to identify that and stamp it out. The reason why you're not stamping out brings about the suspicion, say you are involved in the corruption. It brings about the reasonable suspicion, say so, the wrongdoing way some few gendarmes them and police that they do in the Anglophone zone and all over Cameroon will not be accomplice to that crime. Because many of them never do anything for stamp them out. So now what it is where we call on the authorities then for re-evaluate the security situation in the Anglophone zone, especially for Bamenda, Kumba, and Boya. What will happen for Bamenda, it don't happen now for Boya. I guarantee when I say it will happen for Kumba too. For April 2024, Oka Nasri Clovis can do some live broadcast where they talk about the policing inside Kumba and maybe they complain about the laissez-faire and then how police that they just go for, they go set up checkpoints purposefully for extort money from people then. And all of those things then, which is wrong. And some people, they come after Clovis and whatnot, and he was right for raise alarm. It did raise the alarm for prevent these kind of things and made it not happen. And now we know, say even a broken clock will tell the right time twice a day. I hope that the authorities them, they could do what is necessary, and their security, it could be revamped, and we could stamp out the loss of lives, and we could better protect our security forces them so that they could better protect we, my contribute them. Once more, as we they keep to our culture and our activism, we thank all the people the way they don't wear uniform for protect we. We appreciate una service, una sacrifices, especially when una make the ultimate sacrifice, una give up una lives in service to the nation. We thank una plenty, and the only thing we will do now for continue for pray for una. Our prayers the day now with the bereaved families them, and of course, one and indivisible Cameroon be indebted to una, my country people then.